Okay, in this negotiation, we're going to argue for and against whether childhood is better or adulthood is better. Actually, two different phases of life.
Right.
So I would just stick to this point that adulthood is relatively a better phase or period of life. I have my own reasons, but I would like to listen to you first, please.
Right. I have many reasons to prove it. The first one is actually making friends in childhood is completely easy. Are you agree with me? Do you agree with me?
Oh, not exactly, because it depends. Sometimes actually you're not in a good atmosphere to make friends. You have some basic problems, and also, for example, what if you did not have actually enough facilities at your hand to make friends with other people? What if actually the situation you are living as a child is so in poor conditions, and so it's not completely settled.
However, it was as easy as going up to a person and simply ask him or her, "Will you be my friend?" And he just say yes or no. However, in adulthood, I think actually there is actually in childhood there is no need of trying to act cool or buying the latest, for example, iPhone or something like that. Actually, I had many friends that they just wanted to show off, and because of this issue, they couldn't make many friends. And I think childhood is making friends in childhood is completely easy.
Yeah, what if you as a child, for example, would approach a person to make friends with, and that person is not a healthy person, or let's say a decent person, and they would just abuse you as a child. So there is the danger that you will be abused by different people or strangers, because first of all you are not mature enough to understand what is going on, and you are not experienced enough to distinguish the right and wrong. So
Exactly, but this is not our responsibilities in childhood. It's our parents' responsibility, I think.
What if you did not have any parents? You are generally, I'm not talking to you. You are a parentless child. What if actually the condition is not good?
Okay, it's an exception.
No,
but we are speaking in general.
No, it's not an exception. You know, we are millions of children do
Right.
not have actually supporters, and they don't have parents, or if actually they do have parents, their parents are addicted. Their parents are not qualified to be actually parents, and this is not an exception. We have millions of people or children who are parents and under extreme conditions. And the other point is that, in my idea, if you are an adult, even if the condition is not promising or agreeable, you are strong enough to think about your situation and to devise new techniques to make some improvement. For example, if your financial status is not good, you can just you are strong and mature enough to think of actually some solutions to the problem. But if you are a child, you have to just obey. You need to let's say succumb to the situation and to be submissive to your elderly and older people.
You are right about this situation. However, if you suppose many situations, and for example, in childhood, when you're getting sick, it was so fun. Let's say, for example, a little tender cough, and after that, the rest of the day was spent in bed. You didn't have to go to school. Okay, and eventually, lots of kisses from mom would cure you. with cure you of your fever, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
yeah, okay,
Okay.
continue please.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I agree with you that as a child you tend to receive so much affection from or love from your parents, if and only if you happen to have parents and supportive parents. Uh,
Hmm.
but in English we have a phrase. It says, "With great power comes great responsibilities." So
Hmm.
if you do not have enough responsibilities, or as a matter of fact any responsibilities, it shows that you are powerless, not powerful. So there is
Hmm.
nothing to be proud of. You are completely dependent. You are
Right.
dependent on your parents, you are dependent on the people who take care after you, and if they do not exist, your existence is under a big question. But suppose
Right.
that actually, on the other hand, you are strong, you are independent, and you don't need the support of other people because you can support others. You can support children. So you are in authority. And yeah.
Yes, you're right. However, actually, in my opinion, adults cannot enjoy very much. Cannot enjoy, for example, about an event, about a party.
Mm-hmm.
Cannot enjoy a party. Actually, when you are a child, it is too easy to invite friends. All you need is some chocolate chip cookies, let's say, and some milk to serve to your friends. However, when you are an adult, you should prepare many things. You should consider some vegetarian and non-vegetarian dishes,
Mm-hmm.
desserts, drink, and something like that. And you have to also pay attention to your budget. When you're a
Mm-hmm.
child, actually, you don't have to think about these difficulties
Mm-hmm.
situation.
Yeah, I told you because actually you are not in authority, and you
Yeah,
are not mature enough, and you are completely dependent.
yeah.
So to some extent, you take a passive approach to life. Conversely,
Hmm.
adults actually do take active approaches because they are responsible. They should develop a high level of self responsibility. For example, as you said, having a party or holding a party. And I cannot agree with
Yeah.
you about the let's say extent of pleasure, because adults do have something that is completely hidden or strange to children, and that is sexual appeal. So they can experience sexual pleasure, which is
Right.
completely, I told you, hidden to children before puberty.
Yeah.
And life after puberty, actually, with that uh, what do we call it, phenomenon or event or construct, is completely different. And
Yeah.
with that, I mean, appeal comes some other points such as maturity, not only in physical but also in mental. They have mental ability, let's say, maturity, and they can rationalize and justify the philosophy of life, their rationale behind existence, and something that is completely concealed to children.
Yeah, you're correct.
Mm.
And however, in my opinion, uh, a child at least can love um, any small thing that he or she has, like their toys.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say,
Mm-hmm.
actually, when you are a child,
Mm-hmm.
your toys is your prized possession.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, your
Right.
toys are something you would die or kill for. For example, you would weave strategies
Mm-hmm.
to save them from your friends, your neighborhoods, and something like that.
Is it a good attribute? I don't agree. I don't think so.
Actually, it's a good attribute that
you said that sorry to interrupt you. You said that actually you are ready to kill or die just for your toys.
It's just kidding, yeah. But at least he or she loves whatever actually has they has, yeah.
I can say that adults, children die or kill for toys, and adults die or kill for their beloved. So that is the difference. Toys and the beloved people, which means dear people. And it shows that they are mature, they are thoughtful and pensive, and they know in depth that actually what really matters, and they make any sacrifice. Suppose that a mother actually makes any sacrifice that is needed to support and to take care of her children, and also the same is true about fathers. Yeah.
Exactly, they have many responsibilities to do, and I think it's too difficult. I can't imagine that situation. Actually, there are many things that I can say to you about childhood. However, we are saying that they are independent, and all of my reasons are about that because they are children, and we cannot do anything that about them. But I enjoyed it. Is there any other points that you want to mention about them?
Well, there are many points about the superiority of adulthood over childhood, and I can say that, for example, they have this power to train or upbring. Could become better adults in future. And this shows that they are strong, they are, let's say, superior. Of course, it's a kind of game. I don't want to say that children are inferior, so this is not my intention. But I think that as I said, I repeat myself, with great power comes great responsibilities, and adults are more powerful, therefore they are more responsible, and they should take care of their children, and also they are held blameworthy or reprehensible if they bring up children actually in a low quality. So they do have that responsibility to bring up decent children. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Thank you so much.
I enjoyed this negotiation as usual, and you were really and I can see that in each negotiation you get better in comparison to the previous session, and this is really great.
Thank you so much. That's kind of you.
You're welcome.